Good morning, AIMHO, and welcome to today's webinar. Welcome to AIMHO, What to Know, Where to Go, and Who We Are. I am Shadeen Say from the AIMHO 365 Committee, and we have Emily Wagner from Colorado School of Mines presenting for us today. Big thank you out to Emily for taking her time to put together this webinar and share her knowledge with the region and our new members. Emily, we are all yours.
All right. Hello, everybody. So like Shadeen said, my name is Emily Wagner. I am currently the AIMHO entry-level member at large, and I really wanted to give this presentation to help folks understand a little bit more about AIMHO, who we are, and how to get involved and make it a really good experience for you or people that you supervise who are new to the region, really across the board. And so I'm really excited to present this today. So to start off, what is AIMHO? So some of you can find this information, actually all of you can find this information on our website, but I just wanted to pull out some quick facts for you all. So first, our purpose in AIMHO is to work for continual improvement and coordination of housing and food service operations for students and staff members in institutions of higher learning. So really, we're just kind of this professional network of folks in housing operations, food operations, and residence life, and we're just trying to make more connections across the states in our region, in your state. Really, we're just trying to be another professional support system for you as you work through your current position and as you look to the future too. We were founded in 1956, so we've been around for quite a while, which is really awesome. And we continue to provide opportunities for networking, communication, and professional development. So to summarize everything, basically, it's just a great way to get involved. If you're a grad student in higher ed, if you're an entry-level professional in housing or housing operations, or you're someone who's new to the area and you're looking to make those professional connections, AIMHO can really be that place for you. So going forward, what can AIMHO offer you? So some of the big pieces that I pulled from AIMHO is we are a great network of folks for presentations and professional development opportunities. So for me, as a grad student, that's when I got involved in AIMHO in about 2015 or so, and I've been a member ever since. And I was new to presenting, and I didn't really know my presentation style. I didn't really know how to go and look for professional development opportunities in housing and housing operations. And AIMHO was really that connection for me. So at AIMHO, I was able to submit presentation opportunities. I was able to submit articles for our AIMHO Angle, which is our newsletter. So it really gives you that chance to workshop ideas and to get that practice in if you're looking to continue presenting, or if you have a really cool idea and you just want to know if it's going to land well, or you're looking for feedback. This is a great forum for that. I really like AIMHO because I think if you have a topic that you're looking to bring up to maybe a QI or ACPA or NASPA, this is a great sounding board for you to present it, to get feedback, and to also fine-tune it a little bit more before you maybe send it off to the national forum and submit it there. And it's also a great way for you to build your presentation skills. So if you're really looking to become a stronger presenter and you're really looking for that feedback, this is also a great place to do that too. And so another piece with professional development, and I know Shadeen's going to speak about this later after the webinar, we do a lot of webinars here, and we have folks come in as guests, for example, some other e-board members, or if you just have an idea and you want to talk about it in a webinar. I've done webinars on burnout and student staff support, and so if you have an idea and you think it's valuable for other folks to know across the region, this is a great way to get it out there. Another great thing about AIMHO is your ability to network in your state and beyond. And so if you are new to your state that you're working in currently, or you're new to the region in general, this is a great chance to get to know more folks. This is the last bullet point, but I'm going to jump down to it. We're basically a giant family. It's very strange, but in a great way. So when I joined AIMHO, I was really nervous because as a grad student, I didn't really know a whole lot of people in AIMHO, and I was worried it would be cliquey because you had the folks who had been there for 20 plus years, and then you had folks like me who were just trying to figure out what AIMHO even stood for. And it was really at the regional conference and that I really felt like I belonged because I went to AIMHO College. I got to meet other grad students and new entry-level professionals, and I just felt this sense of being welcomed, and I really felt like AIMHO wanted me to be there and to be a contributing member. So I really think it's a huge benefit to be able to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself and also allows you to connect with other folks across the region, but isn't too big to where it's overwhelming. I feel like AIMHO's the Goldilocks of getting involved. We're not too small to where you feel it's very cliquey, but we're not too big to where you're overwhelmed by the amount of people or the involvement level. It's very, very friendly to new folks and folks who are really looking to create those connections. Another cool piece about AIMHO is that it helps you give back to the larger housing profession. So I really believe AIMHO is a great place to start making a difference and to start contributing to the housing profession overall. I think there are people out there who have great ideas moving forward, who have amazing residential curriculums or programs going on at your institutions, or ways that you're streamlining your processes that can be shared with the greater region. And I think this is a great way to do that. So AIMHO can really offer you a lot of avenues for those networking opportunities, professional development opportunities, and a way for you to start getting back to the profession that you're in. So why should I get involved? So this is a photo from our annual summer conference meeting that we had at ASU. This is all of the AIMHO exec board and then all of our committee heads. And so it was a lot of fun. Shout out to ASU. Loved it. They have Dutch Bros. It's amazing. But why you should get involved. This is the place where you can go if you need help, mentorship, community, and a place where you can learn and grow together. And so I really, truly believe from the bottom of my heart, if you've ever felt like you haven't found your professional home, this is a great place to look. When I was a grad student, I knew I wanted to stay in Colorado, but I didn't really have a whole lot of connections outside of my institution. And so getting involved in AIMHO really helped me branch out. I feel like all the people in this photo, I know so much better. I feel as if I could email any one of these folks and say, hey, I have a question about this process we're thinking about moving forward. Do you have any insight? Or if I'm looking for just more information on their student groups, or I want to workshop an idea with one of them or multiple of them, I know I can reach out to them. And so for those of you that are thinking about your future and are looking for that type of mentorship or community where you feel like you can reach out to someone with a question or an idea and they're going to be responsive, this is a great group to do that with. Also, for those of you who are thinking about the future and you're all about that hashtag future planning, futuristic is one of your top 5 strengths. Good for you. It's not for me. But if it is for you, this also can lead to new job opportunities and connections down the road. It's really interesting. We kind of share people within the AIMHO region. So you'll have folks who start off in Colorado and move to a school in Arizona or go to Nevada or go to Montana. And we just kind of share professionals, and it's really cool because I think it speaks to those connections that we make with folks while we're involved in AIMHO. And so for those of you that are thinking about the future and you're like, yeah, I really love my state, or I really love this region, I do want to stay here for the long term, or at least for the next 5 or so years, I think this is a great place to get involved and to start making those connections and putting down those professional roots in an organization. So how do I get involved? There are many ways. So I put our website up here. I recommend checking our website out. There's a ton of information on there, and there's also a new member handbook available too. I can also send it to you if you can't find it, because I know there's a lot going on the website, but that's a great place to start. I recommend signing up for our newsletter as well. So we have the AIMHO Angle, which I mentioned before, and in that newsletter, we put out a lot of important dates coming up. We also have a lot of people who submit articles around different professional development areas or new ideas for student staff or topics that they're researching. And so I recommend signing up for the newsletter at least, so that way you can stay up to date and current with the information coming out. And if you're ever interested in submitting an AIMHO Angle article as well, they always send out updates and reminders to submit your articles. So that's a great way to start working on your writing game. If you're interested in publishing a lot more, this is a great place to do that. Another way to get involved is come to the annual conference. So the annual conference is held in Phoenix, Arizona this year, and it's from November 13th through the 15th. I highly recommend coming if you can. If you've already signed up for it, awesome. I'm going to be there. I'm super excited to meet you. If you haven't signed up for it and you've been on the fence about it, I really recommend going. It's honestly a great chance to go to an affordable conference for housing professionals. So if a Kuwai is something that you're hoping to do, but you're not really sure about the cost, AIMHO is a really great opportunity to be around other housing professionals, get that professional development at a housing conference, but not have to shell out thousands of dollars to do so. So I really recommend going if you can. There's a lot of really great programs that are going to be there, a lot of really great folks to get to know. We're going to have a vendor fair with a bunch of different operation vendors, so it's a really great chance to network and get to know folks. If you're not able to go, that's totally fine. I really recommend you join a committee or even run for an executive board position. So joining a committee was honestly how I got started in AIMHO, and it was the greatest experience. And here I am on the e-board now. So it's a really great way to get your foot in the door and just get involved. The call for committee members goes out every year at the AIMHO Regional Conference. So even if you're not going to the conference, it's totally fine. Follow AIMHO either through our website, on the newsletter, or we're on Twitter too. We're actually very good at Twitter. So follow us. You can get updates. We'll send out a bunch of information about the call for committee members when it goes live. And sign up to be on a committee. We have a ton of opportunities. So if you're interested in learning how to select programs for a regional conference, you could be a part of the programming committee. If you're interested in more diversity and inclusion work, we have a whole committee for that. If you're interested with helping with AIMHO College for new professionals and grad students, that's also a committee. There's just so many to get involved in. And every year, if you're like, wow, that was a really great experience, I want to go over to this committee, you can move around to committees. You can run to be a committee co-chair or a chair. Honestly, the opportunities are endless. So I really recommend getting involved on a committee if you can and being a part of it. That's a really great way to get involved right off the bat. And so do the thing, get involved. We really want to see more dedicated professionals become a part of this organization, and we want you all to take it to the next level. So the thing I love about AIMHO is every president that's run it has always asked, what can we do more? What's a new way that we can start thinking, or what are some new programs we can start considering? And I really think AIMHO is dedicated to bringing in new folks who have new ideas, new ways of thought, new research that they want to talk about, or new topic suggestions, and we really want to bring that to the region. So your input, your expertise, your insight, they're important to AIMHO's growth, and we need you to keep us moving forward. We've been around since 1956, and we want to keep being around. So I really recommend getting involved. You matter, and your ideas matter, especially at AIMHO. I really love that you can come in with an idea and you will get so many people who support it, who want you to do a program or a webinar around it. And it's really just a great way to further your professional development, further your personal development, and just really get your ideas out there. And so I hope that you see this as a great way to get involved, to make more connections, and to feel that your ideas and your expertise are valued, because they are. Even as a grad student, you're bringing in so many new, fresh outlooks on what we have going on in our profession. I just think it's so important to be a part of something where those ideas can be heard. So AIMHO can definitely be that place for you. So if you still have questions about AIMHO, you don't know where to start, it's literally my position. This is a photo of me with Guy Fieri at Guy Fieri's kitchen, not the actual Guy Fieri, he's not that tall, but this was at the last regional AIMHO conference, and we went out to dinner with a bunch of folks, and I did not know there was a Guy Fieri's kitchen there. I love him, not in a romantic way, just in a weird way. Anyway, so I was very excited in this photo. But again, making connections, going out and exploring AIMHO, it's amazing. So if you have questions, you still don't really know how to get involved, you just want a friendly face at AIMHO if you're going to the conference for the first time, please reach out to me. Find me at the conference. You can tell who I am by my glasses. But I'm so excited to talk to you about joining AIMHO, connecting you to people. If there's a committee you're really interested in, but you just don't know how to make headway into it, let me know. If you're looking for some other connections at other universities, I'm happy to start those conversations. So please feel free to reach out to me. My email and office phone number are listed on this slide. So even if you're not attending the conference, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to start those conversations and talk with you. I just really hope that you're excited about AIMHO, and I just want to help make AIMHO even better by getting you all involved. So that's all I have for you all today. I really hope that this helped a little bit, helped kind of dispel some fears about getting involved in AIMHO and gave you guys a better idea of how to get involved if you're going to the conference, if you're not going to conference. I really just hope that you found something that makes you think, wow, I could be a part of this, because you can. So thank you so much for listening to me. Feel free to share this with anyone. I know we record these. Feel free to pass it on to your grad students, your folks you supervise, your coworkers who weren't able to attend, and give out my information to everyone. I really just want to get more people involved because AIMHO is great, and you all are great, and thank you for listening to me today.
Thank you, Emily, for taking the time to put this together. While we still have Emily on the line, if anybody has any questions for her regarding her position or AIMHO, please feel free to use the question feature on the right-hand side of your screen. So we'll give everybody a couple moments if they have a question to type it in, and we'll have Emily address your questions. While everybody thinks of their questions, just a friendly reminder, AIMHO 365 hosts webinars often, so please be checking out the AIMHO website that Emily referenced earlier to see the webinar schedule, to register, as well as to submit webinar ideas and presentations. Like Emily said, you know, as a new professional or just new to the region, we are always looking for ideas, so please feel free to submit a webinar so you can share with the region. And it looks like we have one question so far in the system. Emily, what was your favorite role in AIMHO so far?
Oh my goodness. That's a tough question. I honestly love being the entry-level member at large. I think that's probably my favorite one, mostly because I was so passionate about getting people involved in this amazing organization that I just wanted to make a difference and be that connector. So in my top, I love StrengthsFinder. In my top 10 strengths, woo is one of my strengths. And so I thought I should put that to use. And here we are. So definitely my favorite position so far. But the committees I was a part of, they helped me so much as a professional. I got to meet so many more people across state lines that I never would have met if I hadn't been involved. So I definitely hold the committees I was a part of really close to my heart as well. So yeah, just a lot of good things about AIMHO. I don't think you can go wrong as far as what types of involvement you want to have here.
We have another question. Is there a way to get involved with committees even if you don't attend the annual conference?
Yes, there is. Thank you so much for asking that. So even if you don't go to the annual conference, we will still put out a call for committees, and it's a form that you fill out, and so you are more than welcome to fill that form out for the committees available. They usually have a short description of what the committee is like, and you can also find those listed in the new member handbook on our website. And again, if you can't find that new member handbook, let me know. I'm happy to send it to you. But yes, you are more than welcome to sign up, join a committee, even if you're not present at the AIMHO conference this year. We'd be happy to have you.
What is your biggest piece of advice for attending the conference as a new conference attendee?
My biggest piece of advice, go to as many things as you can. So go to program outbreak sessions. Sometimes we have like a connectors get together in the beginning where you get to just pop around to different tables with different subjects. So go to everything you can. I also recommend sitting with people that you don't know from your institution. I know that's really hard because if you are only going with one other person that you know, you kind of want to group up and stay together. But even if that means like sitting at a table with folks from a different state or maybe a larger institution, just getting to know more people. I've never met someone at AIMHO where if you say, can I sit with you and just chat a little bit? They're going to be like, no, you can't do that. No, everyone is super welcoming. And if you need a friendly face, I'm also there too. So when in doubt, if you need some advice or need to be with someone at a certain table, let me know. I'm happy to sit with you. But yeah, that's my biggest advice. Go to everything you can, get to know folks, sit with people you don't normally sit with or that you don't see a lot, and get to chatting with them, because I know they'd be happy to talk with you.
Is there a dress code for the conference?
Oh, that's a good question. So typically we go with business casual. If you're presenting, usually people dress up a little bit more, but usually I just pack a few slacks and nice button-ups, some dresses. So yeah, but business casual is typically where we lie.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Emily. It doesn't look like we have any other questions that are in the system right now, but should you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Emily or any member of the AIMHO 365 committee. We'd be happy to answer your question or connect you with the person we feel that can best answer. Again, a huge thank you to you, Emily, for sharing your knowledge in this area and helping our new members know and understand AIMHO a little bit better. I have to just echo it. It is your professional family, or will become your professional family, and the AIMHO conference is our family reunion. So we look forward to meeting all of you that are able to make it to the conference this year. As a reminder, make sure that you're checking the website often for future webinars or to submit a webinar to present on the aimho.org website. And have a great day, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.